Quite accidentally, I came across info on this fascinating ultramarathon race. No second thoughts, I wanted to run, so I tried to register for the event. It's an event conducted in the vast, famous salt pans here in Botswana. It offers two distances, 50k and 100k, and I opted for the 50k. This is a very unique race in the sense that the marathon race course is not marked out. Every runner is required to download a GPS file onto their handheld GPS device and follow the map to stay on course. There are no water stations like any other regular marathons. However, there are 3 checkpoints for the 50k and 6 checkpoints for the 100k race. One could replenish their water supply and the nutrient needs at these checkpoints. These checkpoints are primarily to keep track on the people who take part in the event. If somebody wants to bail out, they will come and pick them up, or if somebody needs medical assistance, there are some medical personnel who will attend to it. The biggest challenge in the race is the hot sun. Once the sun is up, it starts beating down on you mercilessly, and you have to negotiate the hot sun throughout the race. Here is a flavor of what I went through this year, and I'll just come back with some more comments at the end. There are no proper roads to get onto the base camp, which is set up next to the pan. Though you may not require a 4x4, it's a bumpy ride on the dirt road to reach the campsite. This is a camp temporarily set up for the event. You could see a truck with lots of green tanks that's full of water for drinking as well as for other needs. You can see the tents on the left hand side. One could book a place there. Then others could pitch their own tent if you have your own tent. Everything is set up temporarily and exclusively for the event. There was a briefing in the pan the evening before the race. Everyone was instructed as to what they should expect and what they should do in case of an emergency. The sunset in the pan is literally breathtaking. I have some still pictures which I would upload some other time. I got up around 4 o'clock in the morning and got ready for the race by 4:30. The race was starting around 5 o'clock. Breakfast was served before the race. Everybody was keen on getting a decent meal before the race. The next meal would be quite late in the evening.
50k is about to start. There's plenty of time for photos when you finish. Those are the best photos anyway. There was a light down there that's died. We're going to get another one, put it up. So what you're going to do is follow the flags to where there might be a light through the first gate across the airfield. You cross the airfield, don't run up it, you'll add a K. Cross the airfield through another set of gates and you're away onto the path. Alright? It's not muddy, we save that for the 100K. Just to ease you in and let you want to come back next year. The wind's coming from the east, which is that way. So you'll run 15Ks, which will be lovely. And as the sun comes up and you turn to look at the sun, you'll run into the wind for 15Ks. You're welcome. So that's it. There's 3 checkpoints. Have fun, enjoy it. And we've got the full moon, so running should be pretty easy. That bright star there is Jupiter, in case you don't know your night sky. And that's all I've got for you. I'm going to wait until it's 5 o'clock exactly and then we'll start.
And here we go to start into the pan.
Yes, guys, enjoy!
The moon is still up there. There is one person in the front. If he is wrong, we are wrong. And see, there is nothing in front of it. The sun is coming on that side. Here I see a tire mark. Maybe the quad bikes the people used. So we are following that one right now. I'm going to do a 360 view. Nothing around us. You can see sun is coming on the other side. We could see the checkpoint far away, but it is quite deceptive because it's still quite far. We'll see how long will it take before we reach there. Trying to zoom in. You can see a black dot there. That's where we are approaching the first checkpoint. Still maybe another kilometer, we could see them quite close. But let's see how long will it take before we reach the checkpoint. I have my friend Kopano with me. Yeah. And you can see the sun is up, which is not a good thing for us. But we'll see how it goes. Okay, we are almost there. You can see people coming from far. They're pretty close now. And we are on our way. Now we don't know where. Now I'm all by myself. I could see 2 dots far away. Otherwise, I don't know where I'm going. Hopefully those 2 dots are the people running in front of me. To give an idea how I am going, you see a 360-degree turn. Nothing. We are almost halfway through. And now I got another friend here joining me. It is good. It is good to see somebody.
Yes, it's lonely here.
It is very lonely. Okay, I will keep going. You see how easily one can get lost. The guy who was running next, I could see the second checkpoint at a distance. Like I said earlier, it still could be very deceptive. I don't know how much longer I have to run to reach there. The only good thing is I know that I'm on track. Thank God. Almost there. Almost there. Hi. Here at the second checkpoint. Thank God. Here I'm getting a little bit of foot massage. Go ahead. My right leg is a little bit cramping, but I hope I should be okay. Thank you very much. The next stretch starts now. I was told we have reached only halfway through. That means 25k, another 25k to go. I guess I should be okay. Cramming a little bit on my right foot, and hope that should be okay. I'm going to just have more Gatorade. That should help, I guess. Here I go again. I look like I'm a bit lost, so I'm just going back to find out my way. I lost the track. I'm walking now. I see a couple of people in front of me. They also, I guess, lost their way. But we are getting back onto the track, I guess. And the sun is beating down now. So I lost quite a bit of distance and time in the process. So hopefully I should be fine in another 100 meters or so. I'm mostly walking and a little bit of running in between because my cramped up leg is not allowing me to run. But still in the pan, you can see I'm all alone. I managed to find my way back, but it's fun. It's sun is up and it's hot. Well, I can see the sun there. I don't want to look at it. I have enough water, I guess, to keep me hydrated. Okay, I'm approaching the third checkpoint. What a relief it is. I'm almost there. Hopefully, I'll make it by God's grace. Okay, here we go. I guess I should be okay. Okay, I'm at the third checkpoint. But I'll take a selfie. My legs are really messed up. The cramps coming up every now and then. Unable to run. I would have reached the base camp by now if I was have run. I'm not tired, but the cramps is not letting me run at all. So I'm just doing a very conservative approach to just finish the race, at least by walking. I know I'm not the first person. There's so many people behind me, and it is pretty hot. And you can see the snow around. You can see a couple of people in front of me. That's a good thing because I don't have to look at my GPS. And you could hear the sound, the salt getting crushed under my feet. And in this lonely wilderness, that was my companion for the past 5-6 hours. I think I'll take another hour or so before I reach the base camp. Okay, I guess this may be the last 5K. As I said, I'm unable to run. So another 45 minutes in this hot sun. It's very hot. Very, very hot. I'm unable to run because of the cramps. But if I walk, I'm kind of okay. So you could see that hill far away with the slope. That's my landmark to see where I want to go. Otherwise I can very easily get lost. I don't want to get lost in the last 5. Okay. I guess I'm reaching the last portion, last section of this. I could see some flags up there, a green flag that may be a sign of relief for me. So here I see some very encouraging sign, and that is a green flag that lets you into the base camp. Maybe another half a kilometer from here, and that's it. I forced myself to run the last 100 meters or so because I couldn't quite digest crossing the finish line walking.
Nothing can kill you, I know.
I was hoping to finish the race under 6 hours. However, cramps started appearing around the 25k mark, and I had to slow down considerably. And the cramps got worse and worse to the point that I couldn't run at all. I had to walk. In fact, I walked the last 10 or 12k. Every time I tried to run, the cramps would come back with a vengeance. And then I had no choice but to make sure that I finished the race. It was my own mistake. I ran a full marathon 6 days prior to this ultra marathon. The body takes a bit of time to recover after a marathon, and one has to give the body rest at least 1 or 2 weeks before you start running again. And here I am, not just running a marathon, but an ultra marathon, way before my body recovered. However, I thank God that I could finish the race. This was one of the best races, the best experiences I had in a marathon race. And I really thank God for that.